Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content,
but viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
We begin this week with a Youth Day turkey hunt at Eastern Neck National Wildlife Refuge.
And then we head to Bridgeville for an early morning family outing and a turkey sandwich.
Scorchy Tall shows us how DenRec helped bolster Delaware's turkey population in Milford.
And we'll head out into the woods of Somerset County with Nanticoke Outfitters.
Outdoors Delmarva starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch.
Lauren, it is Memorial Day weekend, and I don't want to jump the gun here, but did you know that it's widely believed that Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be our national bird instead of the bald eagle?
I didn't know that, but honestly, had he met you, he probably would have changed his mind.
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
We're celebrating all things turkey this weekend.
And we begin with a trip to Eastern Neck National Wildlife Refuge for day one of their annual Youth Turkey Hunting Weekend.
At Eastern Neck National Wildlife Refuge, we have a very healthy turkey population here. We open it up once a year actually 2 days out of the year for these youth turkey hunts. These are mentored turkey hunts with very skilled National Wild Turkey Federation volunteers who serve as mentors to the youth that we choose for these programs.
I saw an opportunity here on the island to provide an ideal turkey hunting situation for youth. So I approached the refuge managers and we wrote a paper and took it to the Fish and Wildlife Service about having managed turkey hunts here. So for 25 years we've been taking 6 or 8 kids a year, 2 days, and it's a very popular, very successful opportunity for youth to harvest a turkey.
The National Turkey Federation was founded 50 years ago to repopulate the turkey population in the United States. So over the years, they have trapped and released turkeys from populated areas to non-populated areas. So the Turkey Federation, we put on a banquet. Each chapter puts on a banquet every year. Ours is the first weekend in October. We raise money through the dinner, through sponsors, auctions, to send that money back to the National Turkey Federation to disperse it across the country for wildlife management, biology work, to study the turkeys, to maintain the population and grow the population. Now there's a turkey season in 49 of the 50 states.
Eastern Neck is a great place for turkeys because we have plenty of all the habitat that they need, the cover that they need, oaks and so forth that they need to thrive.
The National Wild Turkey Federation does so much for conservation efforts across all hunting disciplines that if you've ever thought about joining, now might be the time to check out nwtf.org.
Another event for the youth is coming up on June 1st in Delmar. The Delmar State Line Strutter's 18th annual Jake's Day event includes fishing, bow shooting, a turkey shoot, and more. This is a free event at the Delmar VFW starting at 9 a.m. and lunch is also provided. I plan on taking my kiddo out there and we hope to see you all out there as well.
Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru, returns right after these messages.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
They say the keys to a successful turkey hunt are patience, experience, and a little bit of luck.
And when I went out with my husband's grandfather, we found out that a turkey sandwich should probably be added to the list.
Well, I've actually started hunting when I was 10 years old. So I guess that figures out to about 76 years ago. My dad took me the first time. We could not deer hunt because there's no season. Season didn't start until 54. So I was squirrel hunting. Well, I was privileged to be in the first class up at Dover, and there was probably 40 or 50 of us, and that was in '94. And then I went hunting that year, and I harvested a turkey. And then in the next year, which was '95, I was privileged to kill the highest scoring turkey in the state. And then in in 2000 rather, I took and harvested the heaviest bird in the state. I killed that, the one that scored the highest. They asked me to go up to the Hankton Fair, and they had my bird on display, and they asked me to give a little speech about that. And there was callers up there from several different states, and I listened to them, and I said, you know something, folks? I said, I was privileged. I found a dumb bird. Had to have been, because they were great callers. I'm not that great a caller, but I'm persistent. Jordan was fortunate to spot it 400 yards away, the hen first, and the hen came out, and I was beginning to wonder if she's going to be by herself. And then the next thing I knew, Jordan had binoculars on this tom, and it came across slowly, until it got about 100 yards out, and here it come running, and trying to get to that. And I knew when I shot, if I waited any longer, I would have shot my decoy too. And there is some blood on it, so. And that's my 21st bearded that I've killed, turkey. So, and I was eating a turkey sandwich when it happened. Oh, what's left of my sandwich?
Yeah, it's a turkey sandwich.
Is the
turkey sandwich good luck?
Yeah, it's a turkey sandwich.
And you got a turkey from it.
It was a Swiss cheese.
Well, it's 7:15. I got to finish my sandwich before I go ahead and register my bird. Yeah, but anyway, this has been super. I was happy that I was asked to do this, and I'll always remember it.
That was definitely a memorable hunt with my husband and his grandpop, one that the three of us will remember for a very long time.
The Outdoors Delmarva Memorial Day Weekend Turkey Special returns right after these messages.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Turkeys haven't always been so plentiful here on Delmarva.
And in this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws, we see how the efforts of Delaware's Division of Fish and Wildlife went to repopulate the species in the first state.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
Reintroducing wild turkeys into the wilds of the state of Delaware began in earnest this week with the arrival of 2 separate shipments of 21 wild birds that were trapped in Vermont and New Jersey. The Milford Neck area of Kent County was the site of the second release on Tuesday. We were there in the company of Delaware Natural Resources officials who wasted little time introducing the birds to their new home. Today's release was a momentous occasion for wildlife officials who have worked quietly behind the scenes for several months to get the wild turkey repopulation program to this point.
Well, we've really been working actively since last September when we met with other states at the Northeast Wild Turkey Study Group, and together came up with a cooperative program to try to get some turkeys in Delaware. Delaware was sort of a black spot in turkey management because every other state in our region had wild turkeys except for Delaware. So they were all very cooperative in helping us get started.
Today, wild turkeys are thriving better in their natural habitat than at any other time in this century. Some 2 million of these birds inhabit forests in every state except Alaska, and spring gobbler hunts are conducted in 43 of these states. Will Delaware join the list?
It would not be at all impossible within, say, 5 or 6 years of having a spring gobbler season in which very few birds would actually be taken, and hunter success may only be 2 or 3%. But yet it would be a lot of recreation for people, a lot of enjoyment just to being out in the woods and talking to the turkeys with their turkey calls. And it's very exciting business, although there's very few turkeys killed.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is presented by Shorts Marine, online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know that early Europeans saw a resemblance in turkeys to African guinea fowl, which are native to the country of Turkey, which is where linguists believe the bird got its name?
Did you know that a turkey's eyesight is 3 times better than 20/20 and that they see in color and have a 270-degree field of vision?
And did you know that even though the long feathers coming from the chest of a turkey, called the beard, is primarily found on males, females have been known to have them as well?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Anytime we get to hang out with our friend Captain Dave from Nanticoke Outfitters is always fun.
But it would be a lot more fun if we left this one at home.
How many times do I have to tell you I am not the bad luck charm?
Let's roll the tape and see for ourselves.
We're here in Somerset County, and I've got Hunter Jeff here with us today. Hunter Jeff, you came down from Albany, New York?
I did.
And you booked a hunt with Nanticoke Outfitters?
I did.
Was that your first hunt you've booked with them?
It is, but I've heard good things about Dave, and that he's a no-nonsense guide, and I decided to book with him. I'm also coming back in October for an archery hunt for Sitka deer.
There you go. Now, talk about your hunting experience.
I've been hunting since I was 12 years old. I'm retiring from my career shortly, and I've decided to start videoing hunts, which I'm doing today, as well as you. You have a little better equipment than I do, but I make it work, and I enjoy all kinds of hunting. I travel the country. I just came back from Florida, did an iguana and a hog hunt, and came here to hunt some turkeys.
Ah, so you're just, you're about to retire, so now you want to kind of take hunting on as your main work.
Absolutely.
So we went turkey hunting today.
Yes.
Have you ever gotten a turkey?
I have.
So talk about how turkey hunting has been for you.
It's either very good or very poor. Today so far has been poor, but that's the way it goes.
That's hunting, right?
That's right. It's not a given.
Yeah.
But I'm finishing my slam. I'm going to Wyoming next month and hopefully finishing my slam.
And what are you going to hunt while you're in Wyoming?
Miriam's turkeys.
Very cool. So we're at one property. We didn't have any luck today. We had a great morning though. Beautiful morning.
The beautiful weather,
yes. Very quiet. The birds, everything is making some sounds. And then we're going to head to a second property. Fingers crossed we get some luck there.
I'm sure Dave will make it work.
Yeah, Dave will make it work. Dave was busy on the calls today.
He was. He did a good job.
Yeah.
Told you I wasn't going to call you. Much better than I am.
I appreciate that.
Now, what are you going to do with all the video that you get?
I have a YouTube channel.
Very cool.
It's Blue Line Outdoors.
So you do some video editing and everything?
Yes.
You're going to take our job next?
We'll see.
I'll tell you what was out here today and what we saw plenty of was mosquitoes.
Yes.
Right.
An army of mosquitoes.
An army of mosquitoes out there today, which we learned from Denrek recently that they're going to be crazy this year. So make sure you bring your bug spray while you're hunting or mask up like Jason. you know. What is your favorite part about kind of traveling, especially coming down here and hunting with us today?
Well, meeting new people as well as seeing new places you've never seen before. It makes it interesting.
And have you ever gone sick deer hunting?
I have not. This is going to be a first.
Excited?
I am very excited.
That's very cool. Maybe we'll join you for that one.
That'd be cool. That'd be nice.
Again. We'll see if we're the bad luck or someone else.
We'll see.
All right, well, let's head to property number 2.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Jason, when we went out with Dave, how many turkeys did we see?
None.
And when you went out for the youth turkey hunt that we saw earlier in the show, how many turkeys did you see?
Also none.
I rest my case.
As we did see, Dave and his guides had a very successful turkey hunting season.
So what you're saying is when they book a hunt with Dave to request that this turkey stays home?
All right. We'll be right back after these messages with more turkeys, including this one.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at all the great turkey photos that you've sent us over the last couple of weeks.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
Well, that'll just about do it for us this week. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Wait. You think I'm gonna leave out a chance to gloat just one more time in this episode? Freeman, roll the tape.
We just got done doing an interview about your turkey sandwich. And we heard him gobbling, and he came right down here. He came from the same exact spot, he just stayed inside the woods. But the best part is, I'm never leaving the house to go turkey hunting again without a turkey sandwich. I literally got done doing the interview probably around 7:15, and we hear him gobble and he comes right down here.
Well, that's great. I'll tell you what, Lauren is going to have so many trophies.
I know. I can't wait to hear the conversation with her and Jason. We'll have all the Eastern Shore eating turkey sandwiches. A successful hunt. Now I'm finishing my turkey sandwich. Turkey's laying there. I'm finishing the turkey.
Shoo, that gives me 2 turkey harvests in one season. I think we've come to the conclusion that you may be the bad luck.
And now you see why I tried to end the show earlier. I'll try to do that now. We hope that you have a very safe Memorial Day weekend, and if you will take a moment to remember why we have the weekend, I know a great many family members of servicemen and women would appreciate that. Until we see each other right back here again next week, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine and Bell Creek Equipment.